What is up, everyone out there in Streamlandia? How are you guys doing today? We've got a very, very, very special guest for you today, guys. Our special guest today is a new member of our team, SC Brad. Brad, why don't you introduce yourself and tell everyone what you do here at Stream Captain?
Hi, I'm SC Brad. I'm a dad now, so I try and sleep and eat and change diapers and do the laundry and wash bottle parts. That's basically what I do.
That's your job now?
What's up, chat? Dad Brad. That's my job now. Yeah, that's like 80% of my time. I don't know what else I'm going to do. And then I guest appear on dev streams the rest of my time.
Love it. I love it.
SC Dad in the house. I got to change it to SC Dad.
SC Dad. Everyone wants to know how everything's going with you, Brad. Everyone's missed you. I've tried to hold down the fort while you've been gone. If you guys know any streamers who were on Mixer and are coming over to Twitch who want to play Stream Raiders, now is the perfect time to have them sign up. And you can get a referral bonus for it too. Don't forget that. But Brad, we have so much to cover today. I mean, you have an idea how much we have to cover. It's a lot, right?
This is maybe one of our biggest decks of content. We have just so many new features, new event, a lot of stuff in here. It's pretty good. I think people are going to be like pretty hyped after this. I think it's the best set of announcements we've had.
And here's what's on the agenda for today. We've got a recap of the Deep. We're going to talk about our next big event, and when I say big, I mean big, Awakening. And then we've got some updates on stuff that the community's been talking about that we want to cover that will be coming to the game soon. And then we've got the final drawing for 12 more participants for the Invitational, the 20K Versus Invitational. Oh my God!
Start a battle.
Wow. Our production team is just completely on top of this. You could drop your units on the battlefield, streamcaptain.com and search for our account, StreamCaptain, or you go straight to streamcaptain.com/t/streamcaptain to join the battle. Here are your breakdowns for the Deep. There's 128,000 battles, just over 128,000. That's a pretty insane amount of battles, Brad.
It's a lot of battles. The Awakening, the biggest Stream Raiders content event ever to be released. All right, we can go to the next slide.
You could say biggest, but we should really show and not tell, right?
So what you see here is a whole new system for our campaign content that is coming to a map near you in the next few days, hopefully later this week. We're still working on some fine tuning, but as you can see here, you've got some cool things that you're starting to see. Starting with a bigger map, so you have more options for where to go and more paths to take on to get there. And on top of that, you actually have a couple of spicy new rewards, which we'll get into in a second. And all of this, as you can kind of see, leads up to one giant ancient boss. This is the first map. It'll change a little bit, but gives you an idea of the first map, the first chapter in the Awakening, with the ancient egg at the end. And as you can see at the top, those little dots are representative of the next slide, if you will, Thomas, which is...
Boom.
The 11 chapters that come with the Awakening. So instead of one map that kind of randomizes a little and regenerates, we've actually made 11 maps that you progress through in chapters to get through to the end. So it's a pretty big content pack and a pretty big upgrade to the systems we have to make the game more fun, more interesting, make more meaningful choices, and more to kind of get through and fight through. Literally, the ancient bosses have awakened, and each of these chapters is going to have a boss at the end of it. It's going to be a lot of improvements to our core content that we've mixed up, and some other surprises to content that pull back from other events as part of the content. But the system itself will be something we can keep adding to so that we can make cool new longer events that you can get through. So it's a really huge change to the game that I think will make it way more interesting and exciting to work through the events. And if you want to go to the next one, the
absolutely boom.
Part of it is that you get new types of rewards. So the decisions you're making of how to get through the path actually gives you different choices you can make as a community or as a captain to decide which loyalty chests you want to offer your loyal players. So loyalty chests are only won if you, as a viewer, have been playing the last couple of battles with the captain. There's a little bit of forgiveness. I think the first time you do it a day, you might qualify in case you just logged on. But in general, the goal of this is to keep you from captain hopping around and have you actually play with the same captain for a bit of time. And so you have loyalty chests. If you don't qualify for loyalty, you'll still get the gold chest. I think that's behind them, a normal golden chest. But if you go for one of these loyalty chests and you've been playing with the captain a couple of battles before this loyalty chest battle and you win, you can get a boosted gold chest, which obviously has extra gold. You can get a boosted token chest, which has more tokens for the battle pass. You can get a skin chest, which has a low chance for a skin drop. There's a couple of rare skins that are in those chests. And some other goodies, and then a super boss chest, which just has mega loot all around. So basically, there's more trade-offs of different places you can go and different paths you can take. And the 11 chapters, if you get through them, it's kind of tuned such that most active captains can get through it. But it's obviously, it's a lot of content. But some people who speedrun or go or play a lot will be able to go through twice, so you could actually, or maybe even more. I think maybe just twice is probably the max, but so you can actually go through multiple times and come back to trying to get these chests. So these are the ancient bosses that you're awakening, and these are a few of the ones that you have in store. There's a couple more that you'll come up against. So each end of the chapter actually comes up against some pretty freaking sweet bosses. There's a bunch of new content. There's some new mechanics in there with some of the bosses and with some of the maps. And like I said, there's some throwback Easter eggs to some other content. It'll go through like desert and forest and caves. And then some of these ancient bosses will show up on those maps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's one final boss that we will not reveal.
The final super boss.
Tell you. So we'll see who gets there first.
Updates. Ooh, so much good stuff coming. I'm so excited to get to this. Community request, battle planning tools. So we've got to own this, guys. This was supposed to be out, the do not place functionality for the last Versus qualifying event. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get it out in time. But it is coming for the tournament, right, Brad?
Yeah, that's the plan. It's looking pretty good. And yeah, I think like it sounds like you mentioned last time, there's the do not place, and then also if you try and place against your captain's orders, their commands, then you'll get a little warning that says, "Are you sure you want to disobey?" And then if they do, then you can deal with the consequences. But I think we'll see how it goes. But the plan is to have it for the next tournament and get people's feedback on it and see if it feels like a good balance.
Sound controls. We've had so many requests for people asking, specifically recently, but I mean, it's been going on for a while, of can I know when I have a chest available to collect? Can I get a sound notification for when a battle starts? And then streamers, captains who have asked, understandably so, can I control my overlay sounds from the game without having to go to the website? And the answer very soon for all of those questions is going to be yes. Yes, you can. And you will also have complete customization over your levels, your volumes on those sounds as well, per sound.
Yeah, for sure. So there's two main things here that are pretty awesome and have been asked for a while. The first is that instead of proceeding with the queue of placement notifs and other notifs and then showing the gift and purchase alerts, we now show the gift and purchase alerts immediately, because the test button used to only work in the website. And now it actually does what you expect, which is when you hit test, it'll also show up in the OBS overlay. So you can actually test it on stream and see what it looks like. So
you guys have wanted for a long time favoriting of captains, and we're bringing it to the game very soon. Coming to a Stream Raiders game near you very soon, the ability to favorite captains, and then to be able to have a tab where you can go to and see all your favorited captains who are online.
Boom.
Boom.
Versus 20K Invitational, all that, and the Versus 20K Invitational is coming up. Pretty exciting.
Wow.
What do you got for us, Thomas?
What do I got? I mean, we've had a lot of changes happening. In Versus, we were testing out a new a new setup for power last week, and some people had some hiccups with it, but I believe we got it sorted out pretty quickly. So that was good to see. We really appreciate the feedback on that, and we'll be reviewing that this week before we get into the tournament as well. So of course, keep the feedback coming. I go through all of that, and then we discuss it as a team. So we appreciate all that. See what type of skins we have here. CB the Great, Orc Slayer, looking nice. We've got the new gold trash can flag bearer from Mr. Hooks, looking very fancy. Another angel skin, the angel flag bearer with the rainbow heart. Love that. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, there's a turkey buster. This is the old school Thanksgiving skin we did. That battle is almost, wow. It was so quick I couldn't even announce it. Versus 20K Invitational coming at you July 7th between 2 and 7 p.m. Pacific. We've had 24 captains qualify so far, and we will draw 12 more today, and then we'll have 14 open slots left over for us to invite some people. I think it's drawing time, Brad. Are you ready, Brad?
Ready.
All right, rolling it.
Please.
1174. Who is 1174? Base Trade TV.
Wow,
Never heard of him. Never
gate.
heard of this guy.
Base straight out the gate. That's one.
Here we go. 129. 129 is Avi. Boom.
Avi.
In. 1697. Who is 1697? 1697. Roman DG. Next one is 2933. 2933 is Repo Man 360. 345. Arion CG TTV. All right, your sixth winner for entrance into the 20K tournament. 3081. 3081 is Chewy Melodies. Seventh winner. 3585 is JMD. 3585 JMD. Next one. 1285. 1285. Justice TV. Never heard of this guy. All right, that's close enough for a drum roll. 3599.
That's all I got. Whoa, way down there.
3599. Van.
That was 9.
Lau. Van Lau? Here we go. 2245. 2245 is 2245. Krieger TV. 1383. 1383 is actually that's Juicis winning a second time.
Under Brad rules, Juicis would be eliminated.
Yeah,
yeah. Not under Brad rules.
Under Brad rules, you're out, Jesus. Sorry. Rerolling. 2284. 2284 is Licity. Licity is in. And then we've got one more to pull.
Love it.
What do you think, Brad?
Stressful.
3318. I was actually pretty close on the number. 3318 is Bam Bam 210. One of our veteran, longtime captains from back in the Alpha. 3318 is Bam Bam. Congratulations, Bam Bam. That's why we got the rules right here. Winner is subject to our discretion. Don't break TOS or be a jerk, please.
Thanks, chat. Thanks for being here. Excited to be back. Thanks for the hype. I'm excited for the tournament coming up, and especially for Awakening this week. We've got some fine tuning to do, but really glad. It sounds like everyone's really hyped for that. It's going to be a really cool event. I think it's a really great improvement to the game, and it lets us do a lot more with the story. So thank you guys for being a part of it and for the hype for it.
We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for being here.
See you soon.
Peace.